Hello ladies and gentlemen, Yessik Ziiq here again today to bring you another episode of Let's Play FTL Advanced Edition. So anyways, today I want to play as the Stealth Cruiser Mark B. I could play as Mark C, but it looks horrifyingly bad, so I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to stick with this, and yeah, that's pretty much all. So the Mark B, I've played it before. It is pretty much a high risk, high reward type of ship. You don't have shields to start out, but once you get your third level of engine or of cloaking up, you're pretty much invincible against anything in the first couple sectors, especially if you manage to also get a shield, but that is sometimes not possible. I will never surrender one of my crew. I'm hoping that they surrender one of theirs, although I could probably use the scrap more than I could actually use their crew. Like, what am I gonna do? Man the fucking sensors or doors? I don't know. So those fired both at once. I'm going to micromanage my oxygen a bit here in order to get some extra evade chance on this shrapnel. As you can see, I took one hit anyway, so I'm glad I did that. 5% could have been the difference between one hit and two hits, and I really can't afford to be taking hits on this ship. Hit ships. Ship hits. One human. You know, I'm not even going to surrender. Oh, they resisted! Those fucking assholes. You want to send me a better offer, like all your slaves? I could take all your slaves if you have several of them. I would definitely take 2 slaves. I know that offer is not possible. You don't have to tell me that. You don't gotta tell me nothing. Nothing at all. So they are entirely dead now. How much scrap do I get? Please tell me it was worth it. 20 scrap, you know? That is probably worth it. So this is a beacon that definitely has a ship on it. Sometimes it's just a ship requesting fuel or, oh Jesus, or giving you 8 fuel to take them like a few beacons away. A few bacons away. It's just a bacon away. It's just a bacon away. I'm going to intervene and defend this outpost because I can tell their weapons are not incredibly intimidating. Although they may have a chance to fire at me the second they come out of cloaking, which... yeah, okay, cloak. Do this. Both of those miss. That can be rough. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to deal with their cloaking at all. I'll let them have the chance at recovering their weapons a bit. But I'm going to... oh yeah, I'll just kill them one hit anyways. Never mind. They might get a second pot shot off on me. I think my glaive beam will charge before it lands though. So even if it lands on the... oh, fucking Christ, checks. Okay, you know what? That does not matter too much. That does not matter. Why does it matter? There's a good amount of scrap too. You know what that means? I can actually already get 3rd level of cloaking. I don't have the power. I need about 7 more scrap in order to get that power. But I do have the ability. I have the power. So this is a asteroid field. You really don't want to jump into those when you don't have any shields. So it's a good thing I have the long range sensors. And this may actually be a good start on this ship. I have actually scrapped 2 episodes where I died within the first 4 jumps. Because one of my episodes I jumped into a like I had no choice but to jump into a pulsar and then an asteroid field. That was the only path I could take. The second one I came across a beam that just tore me apart. And the third one my game crashed actually. So this is my 4th attempt at making this, and they unfortunately have a drone. It is a fire drone, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, it's a beam drone Mark II. Lovely, exactly what I wanted. I really want this thing to... okay, you know what? That is actually perfect timing. I still have 2 bars of cloak. That should do me well. These things will both miss me, especially if I micro my engines. I'll also decide where to shoot. Should probably be right there. And likely my glaive beam will be back up before my cloak is down or almost up, and then maybe this will only get 1 more shot and not hit the weapons. And then I can kill everything. Yes, okay. Okay. So they gave me 12 scrap. It is very important at this point that I get 1 extra bar of power to power up my goddamn cloaking. And probably some extra bars of power in the future would not be a bad thing. I've got to power up my oxygen again too. Make sure that my guys don't die, and my captain should probably go heal up. Is what I'm thinking. Got to keep everybody high health when you only have 3 people. I realize I turned down another crew fairly recently, but the scrap was more important at that point. So now I do have the extra power, throw into the engines there, and I can go here, quest, and then maybe even store after that. So let's go ahead and get some fights done now that I have level 3 cloaking. I am not going to accept it since they have 2 non-drone type weapons, meaning I can easily dodge through them and glaive beam the fuck out of them. This could be a good run. This could be the one. This is the one. Da 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 da. This is the face. Da da da. I don't know what I'm talking about. So now this cloak will last considerably longer, and I can just sweep across 4 rooms and kill in 1 hit. 1 hit for your mind. Bow, 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 bow. They're trying to get away. Good luck with that. Oh, see, I see you blew up. Yeah, that's really too bad, and you were trying to get away too. Such a shame. Crying shame, really. My bleeding heart. I'm going to attack the hell out of them. It is pretty much the same ship as last time. Same ship, different basket, if you know what I mean. And they fire 1 ion. Where is that? That could be coming in. Okay. For a second, I thought it might have been coming in at the weapons. And I got a bit scared. Hey! God damn it. Get in there and start fixing it. He'll manage to fix it before his situation becomes too dire. I'll open this up so oxygen escapes a bit less quickly. But they should be dead in 1 hit. They offer me an NG. This time I'm going to take it. Because at this point, I'm not quite in as desperate a situation. You get in the sensor room. Actually, you get in the door room. We could get invaders, and that could be real bad. I will repower my oxygen. I didn't realize it was depowered to begin with, which explains why they lost oxygen so fast due to that breach. Although that's kind of the risk I run when I do this whole oxygen juggle thing. And I've taken a lot of damage here. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. I can get up here from... Yeah, okay, good. Just making sure I can jump up to the exit from the nebula, you know. Just making sure. Okay, so flat cannon and a single laser should be fairly easy to get away from, especially if I depower or power up my full cloaking. The unfortunate thing is I don't think these oh, they do fire at the exact same time. Easy enough then. Miss. Oh, that is heading towards my weapons. God damn. Okay, so it might be time for me to try to get away from here. I'm gonna repair my everything as quickly as possible. And try to power up my glaive beam, because it's better than not having it powered. You get back in the doors, you get back in the engine, give us some dodge chance. I will power up the O2 again until they fire. And then as these come in, I'm going to power up the engines just in the hopes that I get some misses. O2 is down, but you know, I have an NG for that exact purpose. Although the O2 is down after I put the O2 down, so that's not very good. Hopefully my entire ship doesn't run out of goddamn... Okay. O2 up. All that missed. Thank you. Fucking mercy. And they're dead. That was a bit of a rough fight, and I am getting low health. So what I really need is like 120 to afford a shield system. Was that the entire quest? Huh. And I could go to that shop. They probably have the shield, but I don't have enough money for it yet. Even if I were to sell all my crap. Oh, god damn. Okay, so I'm gonna have to like bounce you in and out over and over again. So you don't take out the weapons. And then I'm gonna have to wait for them to start firing. That single shot should fire before the beam charges. Okay, now I will cloak and do my usual juggle, and I'll keep these guys fighting for a while. My engines unfortunately did get hit. Glaive beam can come in here, start in the shields, and go up here. Likely it will kill it in 1 hit if it manages to fire. Lovely. That worked out. Now just fire before the cloaking runs out and we'll be all good, guys. That's all it's all I ask of you. Yeah, perfect. You two get in the med bay. Not a bad encounter at all. Although I don't really know why there is no oxygen in here. Did I get hit by something? I got hit by one laser inside the med bay, didn't I? Or inside the... Why is there... Oh, there's no oxygen on the ship. God damn. Okay. There we go. Don't worry about it, guys. Everything's under control. More or less. Mostly less. Maybe a bit of more. So... Okay, I can actually jump to the store here. I'm not sure what I'm going to buy at the store, if I can buy anything. Maybe just some repairs at this point. They do have the shield system, and I do have, long-range scanners and only long-range scanners. Can't really... I can afford stealth weapons, so I'm absolutely going to pick up stealth weapons, and I'm going to fix some... Sorry, I didn't even notice that was in the shop until, like, last thing. And then I should have enough nebula left in order to jump around here and go to the exit. Of course, the fleet slows down if you are in a nebula, as apparently they have to pass through all the same... You're hacking my medbay? I am perfectly fine with that. These two weapons fire at the same time, which makes it a perfect ship for me to fight. If I can get a weapon pre-igniter at this point, I'm going to be goddamn invincible. And I think I'm actually going to go this way. It'll do less damage to everything, but it will take down their weapons and make sure they can't hit us again. And I don't think I'll kill them if I do anything starting in the shield. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Need to do 1 or 2 more at the very least. And I can't do that. I just can't. I can't do the same things you can't do, but I can take down all those systems and then sweep the other way. And I should even have my stealth back by the time they get one system up. So I'm pretty psyched about this fight. I think I've done well. I think I've done well in this sector in general. I have stealth weapons, which, to be fair, are not that great at the moment, but they will be that great later on. I have 4 crew, which is one of which is an NG. Holy shit! Why can they jump so far? Was that not in a nebula? That was not in a nebula. God damn! I miscalculated. I miscalculated hard. Is miscalculated calculated a bit like Miss Frizzle? I don't know. I don't really like the idea of going to these nebulas, so I'm actually going to go to the rock controlled. I'm going to avoid nebulas for now, and I'm also going to move this mic a bit closer to my face. I apologize for any noise that might cause, but I realized it was pretty goddamn far away. And, you know, there's like encounter, store. I'm going to go here, then the store. And I think that should be pretty much ideal jumps. I also have to figure out what my computer is not balanced on. I will sell as many drone parts as you let me. I do not have a drone control, and I might plan on having a drone control in the future, but I don't have any concrete plans. Okay, so problem here is the same problem I've had before with ships with a single beam, although I think if I wait for that to fire, and then I should really get my engine sensors, and then cloak now, and then do this, I should be able to fire my glaive before they fire their mini beam. And I'm just going to fire that like right into all these systems. Okay, the thing is, I should probably fire into weapons just so I make sure that their weapons go down in case they resist some of the damage. Remember, rock ships can have rock plating, which resists some damage, but does give them, but the systems still get damage. That's what I'm trying to say. Got a fair amount of scrap there. I do need 150 total, and I can't actually make it to where I wanted to make it there, which is far too bad. I will definitely fight the mercenary ship. They're usually a bit better equipped than most, but they only have a heavy ion, and how about you don't go in there and instead head anywhere else? That would be very inconvenient for me. Heavy ion's gonna fire separately? Is that how shit's going down? Okay, fair enough. Okay, that got deoxygenated just in time. Let's make sure he breaks into a deoxygenated room there. And then also make sure that they die shortly after. So I like this because I can actually get their ships dead before they have a chance to fire some of the longer charging weapons. Quite convenient. What are you going to try to break into? The medbay? I am perfectly fine with that. You will not be able to kill it. Can close all doors now, and they're actually still alive, surprisingly enough. So I guess I'll just set another glaive beam. I was not expecting them to be able to survive. I guess I just didn't count up their health at all. Another thing I could use is any other weapon, and probably more oxygen on my ship would be a good idea. That extra evade chance is important, so I know I'm risking a lot by juggling this goddamn power, but in my mind, I do not have a choice. So this is a sun. That is a store. I'm gonna try to go here, here. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna jump away. This store is unfortunately not visitable by me. The risk is too high with all those hazards nearby. I did not mean for that to rhyme, but you know, sometimes I just want to be a mime. That time I meant for it to rhyme, but it was really bad. Attack the slaver scum. You, if they don't have a boarding station, get in the sensors, because I like to see when their weapons are firing. That's very helpful. I'll probably upgrade my sensors at some point to that end. Now's probably a good time to cloak, do this, and then remember to... Oh, fucking Christ. Remember to go back. I should still be able to fire the Gabe beam before they have a chance to get away. Although I'm probably going to have to fire it this way, just in order to take out their weapons. And then maybe this way afterwards. I'm kind of pissed about the whole situation here with the cloaking and that bullet hitting, even though I had a very, very high chance of dodging. But you know, whatever. They have one weapon back online. It should charge slower than my glaive beam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, I can actually just keep the exact same firing pattern on. Make sure their weapon goes down. They might be able to fire on me, and actually they don't. They'll give me another... Yeah, I'm gonna take Rebecca here, only because Rebecca's a Zoltan. It's pretty much like giving me 35 extra scrap, because I can level past my max level. You can be our new doorman after you heal up. Heal up, that's what my baby said to me. Yes, heal up. That's what my baby said to me. When I asked her, do you love me, all she ever says is heal up. It's very confusing. I have no fucking clue why. Possible sun. The sun isn't so much of a concern. And I do need the extra scrap. Do you guys believe in scrap after love? I can hear something inside me saying I just really don't think I'm strong enough. Whoa. Whoa. So this ship I can kill in one hit, but it can also resist my attacks. And they do also have a border. I think maybe my main option here might be to just join you with the NG here. Cloak, I already have full evade chance. That was going right for my weapon, so I'm not too pleased about that. Might have to cycle these guys out in order to keep them alive. So I'll be watching that very, very closely. Hopefully I just killed them here. No, they resisted just about everything. He did teleport back though, so that's always a good thing. Unfortunately, at the same time... Okay, their weapons are entirely down. I thought their weapons were not entirely down. I was panicking there for a while. They resisted almost all that damage. I need my doors to be up in order to deal with all these fireballs that are probably soon to come. Solar flare imminent. Okay, one of them is in my oxygen, one of them is in my weapons. That is real bad. For some reason, I just didn't count on a fire in my weapon room. I'm gonna make sure this fire doesn't spread too fast. Gonna get you into the med bay. I have extra power now to heal you up. You're gonna need to heal the oxygen as soon as possible, and I'm gonna need to jump out of here. Jump on it. Jump on it. Get up, and wear a bonnet. You got a problem with bonnets? You have a problem with my fucking... Did you have a bee in your bonnet? I think you have a bee in your bonnet about bonnets. I need to jump away from here. Stores are safe. There's never a store that is just like it's a trap. You never get Admiral Akbar at the supermarket. I wish you did. I would go to that supermarket all the fucking time. There is my chance for shields again, but I can't afford it. Burst laser Mark 1 I don't want. Heavy laser I don't want. Charge ion could be good, but I don't want it. So I could get a drone control. It comes with a system repair, not worth it. Let's get some points of repair going on. And don't they have page 2? Nope. That worked well enough. My oxygen is indeed powered up, so it'll be returning shortly. Actually, Zoltan needs to get up here. Doorman can start repairing the weapons. Soon followed by NG, soon followed by Zoltan. There we go, and I haven't even saved people's positions. So I'll have to do that the second I'm done here, since I remember because I wanted to use enter to return them all to positions. Okay, so that's done. You go there, everybody save. Everybody save now, bow, 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 bow. Don't lose your game now, bow, 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 bow. Makes sense, doesn't it? Oh, I'm just really not liking this, this whole sector was kind of god-awful. Like, I really, really hoped that I would get, like something, enough money for shields this sector so I could survive for the next sector. But I'm not entirely sure that's a possibility now. I might be screwed. And I have no fuel either, so distress beacon on. And I have like 3 jumps that I can wait, and it might be, I'm gonna definitely pay that. Did they just take a bunch of my other stuff too? Not that I use missiles or drone parts anyways, but I'm pretty sure I just saw like minus 30 scrap. Yeah, they just took 30 fucking scrap. Okay, I'm gonna fight this ship because I have extra time and extra fuel now. And I'm also whistling. I'm showing my data suite. I get a Rockman. I probably should have just tried to fight them instead. You can go in the O2 room to try to put out fires in the future. And then I will go to the exit and jump out of here. Never trust a fucking slug ship. I should have tried to fight them or something. Let's go Zoltan controlled. I can get through Zoltan shields. Hopefully they don't have 2 bars above and beyond Zoltan shields. Wow, 2 fights just like in this nebula that are not ion storms. Kind of cool. I will just use cloaking. I get a chain burst laser. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. I need to get scrap to go about using it, but I'm still pretty excited that I got it. And here is another fairly hard ship, and yeah, I already have fires in the disco and my O2 is out. I'm just trying my hardest to get everything done as soon as possible. Let's stealth now. And Glade Beam should be able to come in and fucking wreck nothing, in all honesty. I have no fuel. Oh shit. Yeah, so this is where I die apparently. I'm gonna try to do this. Although I'm not sure how much it will help. I didn't even take down their drone. And this is definitely where I die. I have no chance of jumping away, and I have no fuel. And I have no weapons. Well, I guess I could chain laser now, but fuck it. Fuck it indeed. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode, even though it was a bit of a short one with a bit of a disappointing conclusion to it. I just can't think of a way that I escape this situation. Like I said, maybe no, chain laser wouldn't have worked, stun bomb wouldn't have worked, chain laser plus stun bomb wouldn't have worked. There's nothing. Nada. See you guys next time. Bye.